on my day off on Sunday. We got some cool stuff going on, and we're gonna go to another game store that just opened up a town away. But first, we're gonna meet Travis, the owner of Gamers Paradise. We're gonna meet up at Goodwill, and then we're gonna go check out this new store. Let's go. Goodwill was officially closed until 9 o'clock, so we're gonna head up to the new game store. We're gonna get there a little bit early before he opens for the first time today, and we're gonna take a look. Pretty much later in the day, and I wanted to let you guys know that we did end up going to Orville Game Store. They just opened today, and I'm excited to see how things go in that store and how well they do. Definitely, you go ahead, take a look at it on Facebook. I believe it's on there. I'm not sure if they have any Google or anything else. It's a fairly new store. We'll see. But I kind of want to get ahead of the game for tomorrow, Monday. So I'm going to start packing and getting a lot of this items that sold today on Sunday out and ready to go for Monday, so I don't have to work as hard on Monday, and maybe I can stream just a little bit more. I really only grabbed 3 things. I grabbed a game for the Xbox, a rough GameCube, silver GameCube controller that needs a new stick, and this jumper pack, standard jumper pack, which at this point I actually need for that system over there, and then that is going to be an extra jumper pack just in case I need one, or I can try to sell it. I usually will probably keep this for N64s I get that need them, so I can test them as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get to work getting this stuff ready to be shipped out. PSP, Andrew's giant lot of games, and we have more that sold today. So far, this is everything else that is sold on eBay. We got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 for $8. Superman sold for the 64 for $15. Then we had 2 glass case games, Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon, for the PS3 for $65, and then Yakuza Dead Souls for $60. I was expecting to sit on this for a while, and surprisingly it actually ended up selling, considering this is a PAL version of this game, which I'm not sure if this game even came out in the US or not. But those are 2 greats. Like, the whole thing's all great. I'm gonna get to work because I got a lot of stuff to get packing and get ahead. Actually, one sell that came from the website, and that I believe is this guy right over here. 3DS XL official blue carrying case we sold for $6 on the website. So we got that as well that we got to take care of. We got Andrew's stuff in one box. I'm going to double check to make sure I have everything that he ordered. He ordered quite a lot, so I just want to make sure it's all in there. And then all those are bubble wrapped. This one, because it's just a case, I'm not going to bubble wrap it. There's no reason to, but I will put it probably in just a bubble mailer. So we're going to go ahead and start getting all this labeled and shipped out. Finish that. Those are all done. Got it all packed, ready to go. We'll drop it off tomorrow, and then that hopefully will be covered for tomorrow, and I get to stream all day. All right, it is officially Monday, and I was going to drop off those packages we did last night, but we actually had more sales this morning. So let me show you what we sold and how much we sold them for. And then I'm going to pack those up and we're going to go drop them off. And then I'm going to start streaming. Is that gray hairs? Oh, no. I'm going to get distinguished. All right. Game Boy Advance. I had it priced at $70. 7 offered $65. I sent them offer. They accepted. $65 is okay with me. Again, these PS3 lot that I grabbed is doing extremely well. That Deadly Premonitions Director's Cut sold for $45 plus shipping on top. So we'll go ahead and get these packaged up, clean the screen off a little bit better on that, And that is going to be it for today. Now, this glass case kind of got ripped apart at this point, and we got some room for new inventory and new stuff. So we're going to start finagling stuff around, maybe drop that glass shelf down a little bit so people can see it a bit better. And then tomorrow, I bought a lot of stuff that I'm going to show you guys in tomorrow's video from Goodwill. We're going to talk about this and what realistically you could be looking at a lot like this, how much I paid for, and if there's actually potential value to it. If not, maybe it's not worth going to Goodwill's, especially at the prices I'm paying. So realistically, I'm excited to show you guys kind of what you could realistically look at profit margins when it comes to pricier Goodwill stores. Is it worth your time to go through and pick? We'll find out. Another thing that's happening is I'm actually trying to get accounts with Hyperkin and another company, I can't remember what it's called, that sells baggies for controllers. So I'm trying to get some baggies and stuff so it's easier for me to label and put stuff in on the shelf and hang them. So I'll be in talks. Hopefully Hyperkin will be calling me in the next week. I can start getting a schedule and maybe order some third-party cables and controllers for some of the systems. So I have some in stock for when I need to flip the systems and people need to buy them. So I'm going to start looking at that. And then we're just going to continue moving forward. I have a lot of 360 PS4, PS3 Guitar Hero guitars right now that I want to get through because they're kind of bulky and get in the way. I want to get through this and put that out tomorrow. We'll see what I can get through. Games might take a back seat for a little bit until I can start getting some of the larger, bulkier stuff out of this area. I also want to work on that PS4 right up here and these controllers and this PlayStation 2. This one should take not very long just to adjust or change. These ones are going to be fun because I did order some new portions of the sticks that tend to start drifting that need to either be cleaned, which you can get away with, or just replaced in total. Essentially, we got some of those coming, so to replace them, because we're going to start doing PS4 controllers, because I've had quite a few people come through already with bad drifting PS4 controllers, and to be honest, to fix them, it doesn't take that much time, and it's not too bad. The controllers come apart fairly easy. So that's going to be a plus. I'm just going to continue going. We got two packages. I'm going to open them really quick. I know what they are, but I'll show you guys what we got. First one, I believe, in this box is going to be, yep. Oh, they put it in there tight. If you guys don't already know, this is one of the purchases we made, I don't know, last week, I believe. And that is a silver GameCube. It apparently does not read discs, which is fine. I could fix that. But this is a pretty decent, clean silver GameCube. Came with power and AV cables, no controller, which I just picked up a silver controller, so maybe I could use that. It's not the best shape controller. It's pretty worn, but maybe with the system I might do that instead of giving it to maybe Travis, who actually needs one. And I'd rather him get a better one because he has a box ready for a silver GameCube, but he needs a decent controller. So we'll see. But it has all the bottom pieces to it, and this is a model 101. So it came with power and AV, yeah. And I don't remember how much I paid. I would have to look. They packaged this pretty dang well. I'm pretty happy with that. Not too bad, not too shabby. That is the Super Nintendo. This is a model 001. This is not a one chip model, but there is something definitely shaking inside. Now, this is the one I'm interested in because this is the one that apparently has color issues. and I'm excited to get into this to see if I can get that working again. The funny thing is, one thing that did come to fruition is that last SNES I actually ended up selling. I told you I did not update the pictures and I did not take new ones or serial numbers. I just posted it up and just let it go. Well, that was a mistake and I know better, but I decided to be lazy and not do it. Well, essentially the model I had previously was called a one chip, which is apparently a better version, the best supposedly, for modding and for better quality of audio and video for the SNES. And that's also one of the better and easier chipsets to mod for. And I don't believe right now they actually have any other chipsets or mods for the different Super Nintendos besides the mini and a one chip. So what ended up happening is the customer actually wanted that specific model number because it had a specific chip in it for the mod, which I, because I was lazy, didn't really think about it. It's just a Super Nintendo. Made the mistake. That's my problem. I resend him not a full refund. I sent him a label, ship it back to me. That's fine. That means we'll have at least 2 Super Nintendos ready to go, hopefully. And we will learn our lesson appropriately and make sure we at least take new pictures to upload. It might take a little bit more time, but at least it will be safer in the long run and make sure people get exactly what they want in order. So like I said, I ended up going to Goodwill actually yesterday and picked up this lot. I didn't want to show you guys until today because we're going to talk about it. So let me show you what the games are and we'll go from there. So first thing, we got Fallen Angel, Sacred 2. This is complete for the 360, which I never find these complete. I always find them with just either disc, essentially manual, not even included. And I've seen like 2 or 3 of them at this point. We got PS3 games, we got Street Fighter 4, and we got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for the PS3. PlayStation 2, we got a complete copy of SSX On Tour. We got disc and case only for Ratchet and Clank. And then we got we got another Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for the PS3. That's case and game only. We literally just sold one of these, but this one's complete. The Command and Conquer Kane's Wrath. We literally just sold one of these without a manual, so that's going to be cool. We have a decent selection of some Wii, 3DS, and Wii U games. Surprisingly, we picked up Michael Jackson for the Wii. This one has some value to it, and if you find the glove that comes with the bundle, it actually has better value, but complete, this thing does have some decent value. I don't know if you can see, but that thing says 25 bucks on it. I'm not sure if that's actually the price it actually sells at. I'm lucky. I will be looking at exactly kind of where it might be at. And then I picked up Pac-Man Party for the Wii, complete. Never seen this game before, so I decided to grab that. And then we got WarioWare Smooth Moves, complete. And we picked up a 3DS game, and that is Donkey Kong Country Returns for the 3DS. We now have 2 of these, one loose. This one is not complete. I believe it actually has a manual, but it has all the inserts for it, just without the manual. I decided to pick that up. Then we have a decent selection and a decent lot of Wii U games. And so I'll go over these guys with you. So we grabbed a Nintendo Land for the Wii U. We grabbed Star Fox Guard for the Wii U. Not complete, no manual. We got Yoshi's Woolly World, no manual. We got Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. Again, no manual. And then we got Super Mario 3D World, no manual as well. Or this one is complete, it actually has the manual. Essentially, I did pay up for these. My end total for all these games came to $141.90. So $142. on average at $142. They're about $10 per game, a little less, but on average about $10 per game. So the question I'm going to show you guys, or see if it's even worth, if you guys see prices, even though they're good games, they're going to go great on the shelf and fill out some of the slots, but is it actually worth to potentially buy this much for this amount of price? And is it going to make you profit? So let's go ahead and find out. I forgot, at the thrift store as well, I ended up picking this really clean PlayStation 2 silver controller. I think I paid $1.06 for it, so that was a great purchase, to be honest, even with the potential loss of those games on prices. Now with the first 10, because you can get 10 games price charted if you go to the price charting lot that gives you prices. And so far, with complete and loose copies for about 10 games, these ones right here, plus that one, some of the loose ones, we still got a couple more. Right now, we're at $101. Now, some of these prices I'm interested in because I've never seen this game. Right here, Star Fox Guard. It's not even worth $2. Now, I paid, like I said, an average of $9 for this. So that's not, some of them are good. Some of them are above the $9 mark, but majority of them are lower than $9. And some of these are Wii U games. So let's continue. We'll erase this. We're at $101.96 at this point. So we're going to grab the calculator. We're going to clear it out. 101.96. And then we're just going to remove them and continue with the rest of the lot. And here's the rest of that lot. I essentially say without manual loose prices. Like I said, those might be a little bit higher or lower depending on how I price them in the store. This is just a general idea of what you could be getting and if there's actual potential value for what you're purchasing. Now, again, this total value for the rest of the games is $56.60 plus $56.60. So a grand total of $158.56 minus the 142 I paid. So I'm an average to make on all of these purchases $16.56. Now, here's the thing. Those prices may vary based on eBay sales at the time, and they may be higher or lower based on those. These are just a general, easier and fast way to essentially take in a bundle and figure out how much it's worth. So if you want to throw them a deal, you can at a certain percentage and potentially make profit. Now, what I wanted to check out is if this bundle was even worth my time to go through and add. Now, because I'm technically a retail store, I'm okay with eating the costs up front for this purchase. And I'm okay with actually just evening out and not potentially making profit. And here's why. Because I need to fill in my Wii U games. I got a decent 3DS game. And I got some other copies of stuff that I don't have on the shelves to fill out. Now, don't get me wrong. Profit and profit margins based on time at this point probably was not worth grabbing that whole lot for how much I did. But in retrospect, I'm okay with it, but I learned a lesson and I wanted to finally show you guys exactly what you could potentially look at when you're buying these lots for these prices. On average, $9 per game is too expensive. You should not be paying that for any lot. You need to be closer to make a decent profit margin, closer to $2 to $3 per game, give or take. If you can get them cheaper and lower, I definitely would. And this also was no systems. A lot of the Wii U games were $15. Even that Star Fox Guard, which is only $2, which is a mistake. And now I know and I learned. But I'm okay with it. I'm going to get through them really quick, put them on sale, put them on the shelf, get them on eBay. And in general, I'm okay eating the essential loss of that to fill out some of these games and get my inventory backed up to where I'd like. But that doesn't mean I'm done because I still got systems. I still got other stuff that I'm dealing with. So just so you know, you're cognizant of what you're purchasing and at what price you really want to pay. Because I can eat the costs. You might not be able to. A fun little thing. I'm glad I went through it so you guys can see kind of what you could be looking at instead of me asking, do you think I paid too much? I paid too much for this lot. I paid too much money for this lot. I'm okay with it, but I paid too much. So now you kind of know if you're paying these kind of prices, it's not worth your time. Go out on Facebook Marketplace or eBay and find systems or a game lot that's going to be cheap. All right, don't do this. This at this moment in time for these prices on an average of $9 is not a possibility. You will lose money in your business. What we got going on today? Well, we got those two systems we just got in the mail. We need to test. I have a PS2 I'm going to work on right here really quick. See if I can get that going. And I have a PS4 that someone needs me to look at. I'm going to take a look at it. There's probably not much I can do about it, but I'll take a look at it anyways. That might be most of my day. I still got controllers. I got pieces and parts that are coming for these. Super Nintendo needs to be posted. And then I really just want to post these games and get them up now. I really don't want to spend too much time on them. I'll clean them up, get them cleaned up, which is also part of my time, which my time for this lot is not worth it. Not worth my time to even deal with this. Great games, decent prices if you wanted to pay $15 for Donkey Kong Country. You know, it says $34.99, but on average, it's not. So I just want to get through that, get them on the shelf, get done with that, and continue working on the stuff that does make profit. Good start to the work week. Essentially thought I had my keys to the garage door on my car keys. I don't, and I can't find them in the house, and they're not in the SUV. I'm gonna have to open up late, and I'm gonna have to go find the van, see if they're in there. I really hope they are. If not, I gotta retrace my step for the whole entire morning. Right, they were on a key ring, just the van key ring, and not the SUV key ring, and I left them on it. But we're close, so we're just gonna drive back and get back to work. That scared me because I thought maybe I dropped them at Goodwill or something. I didn't. Just take this PlayStation 2 apart and test out and see what's going on. We may have to adjust the laser to get it to read all the games, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to apologize because right now, as if you can hear it, in the background of this whole entire video is probably going to be a whole bunch of noise. Someone's trimming some trees like right down the street. Let me show you. Like I said, right down the street they're trimming trees, so there's not much I could do considering I work outside in my garage. About doing YouTube videos in your garage outside is yard work, cars driving by, a lot of background noise, but nonetheless, we got to get to work. And just clean the laser on this really quick, some isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to test it, see if it reads any discs or anything. Go through the 5 discs for the PlayStation 2 to make sure everything's working. If it doesn't work, then I'll take it apart. Thing is, it powers on, so that's a plus. That's working. What we're going to do is just put in this dual layer disc really quick in. Got War 1. We'll restart it and see if it actually ends up playing. Oh, it eventually read it. Took a little while. Nope. It recognized that there's a disc in it. It's just having issues reading it. So that's fine. We're going to take it apart. What we're going to do is just put in this dual layer disc really quick in. Got War 1. We'll restart it and see if it actually ends up playing. Turn down the volume. Oh, it eventually read it. Took a little while. See if it's going to work. Nope. It recognized that there's a disc in it. It's just having issues reading it. So that's fine. We're going to take it apart. We had essentially 2 people. Someone come in and wanted to trade in a bunch of stuff for cash, which had a fairly large bundle, and someone who bought one of our PlayStation 2s. We sold one. We have one more in stock right now, so I have to get some more. We have more. I'm just waiting for lasers and stuff, and it's just taking too long. They traded in a PlayStation 2, Xbox, Game Boy Color, SP, a Wii, loose games, some PlayStation games, nothing notable to essentially see or say. This DSi XL. He had an Xbox controller with the Xbox, 2 Xbox controller S's. This broken PS4 doesn't turn on. This
broken Xbox 360 right here. Doesn't work. Doesn't turn on, red ring of death. This Super Famicom complete in-box Super Scope. It's in all right condition. Has a giant gash right up front. The innards are complete. Taped up the edges. Don't know why. So here it is. Super Famicom Super Scope. It is extremely clean. Almost brand new, like it hasn't even been opened. We got Super Scope 6 with the instructions. The connector for the sensor. This thing is in really great condition. It's awesome looking. I picked that up for them as well. That'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned because I'm going to be working through all that inventory I just got. The Xbox will be posted soon. PlayStation 3s, I got plenty of them at this point. They all come with at least one controller and HDMI cables and power cables. And then I'm keeping that Super Scope because that is awesome. Thank you for watching. Until next time, don't forget to level up.